All right, today we're going to talk about a really powerful tool called principal component analysis. Sounds complicated, I know, but trust me, it's all about finding the hidden story inside your most complex data. By the end of this, you'll see exactly how it can turn all that noise into clear, actionable insights. So let's dive in.
First up, let's talk about a problem I bet almost everyone here has felt. You're swimming. No, you're drowning in data. You've got more information than ever, but trying to get something useful out of it, it feels like you're trying to drink from a fire hose. It's just a total information overload.
I mean, seriously, does this feel familiar? You've got all these spreadsheets, all these survey results, customer feedback, you name it. It's supposed to help, but most of the time, it's just a giant wall of numbers. It's so frustrating. But there is a way to cut right through all that chaos.
Okay, let's make this super concrete. Imagine you just ran a customer satisfaction survey, a really good one, 10 detailed questions. Awesome, right? But now, for every single customer, you have 10 different columns of data. Where in the world do you even begin to find out what it all means? So you're staring at this, a table of raw numbers. And that's the core of the problem, isn't it? It's pretty much impossible to see the big picture. Are the people who like the price the same people who care about durability? Is there a link between how helpful your staff is and how good your website is? Just by looking at this, well, good luck. The answers are totally hidden.
Well, this exact kind of mess is what principal component analysis, or PCA for short, was born to solve. Honestly, you can just think of it as the ultimate data simplifier. So what is PCA? Really, at its heart, it's a technique that takes a huge, complicated data set, like our 10-question survey, and it intelligently boils it down to just a few core components. And here's the magic part. It does this without losing the most important information. It finds the real structure that's already hiding in your data. So how on earth does it do that? Well, in a nutshell, PCA is looking for patterns. It's mathematically sniffing out which of your questions tend to move together. So let's go back to our survey. We started with 10 different questions, which is a messy 10-dimensional problem. Now just watch what happens when PCA works its magic. And boom, this is the aha moment. On the left, you've got your 10 separate variables. It's a lot to keep track of. But after PCA does its thing, you might find out that all those questions are really just measuring two main ideas. The questions about staff and speed, they all get bundled up into something we can call service quality. And the questions about reliability and features, they get grouped into product quality. Just like that, you've gone from 10 things to worry about down to 2, and the story is suddenly crystal clear. Now, this isn't just some neat little statistical trick. This transformation has huge real-world benefits from making smarter decisions. So let's break down how this newfound clarity really pays off. Okay, here's the most important takeaway. PCA helps you focus on the signal, not the noise. What do I mean by that? Well, maybe 2 of your survey questions are worded a little differently, but are basically asking the same thing. That's noise. It's redundant. PCA spots that and helps you zoom in on what's truly driving customer satisfaction. That's the signal. So what do you get out of this? For starters, visualizing your data becomes a piece of cake. You can actually plot it on a simple chart. This means you can do way better analysis, like creating really clear customer segments. You can finally see that group of customers who cares a ton about product quality, but couldn't care less about service quality. And that, right there, leads to much clearer decisions. You can target that product group with ads about new features, and you can point your service group towards your amazing support team. You're acting with confidence because you're backed by real insight. Okay, so we've seen how powerful this can be. Let's bring it back home. Let's think about you and the data that you're looking at every single day. You know, I think this quote just nails it. The whole point here isn't just to have fewer columns in your spreadsheet. The real power of PCA is that it takes this overwhelming amount of information and it reveals the simple, elegant story that was hiding there the whole time. It's finding the main themes that are driving everything else. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Whether it's customer feedback, sales numbers, or operational metrics, what's the hidden story in your data that's just waiting to be unlocked?